Trap More Gang, I am back with another video, and today we've got a pretty crazy update when it comes to Chicago rapper Q50. All right, look, top 5 might have some competition, all right, because it looks like now all the killers are trying to become streamers, and there might be a little bit of competition for the top killer streamer right now, because Q50 has entered the streaming world, and it has been an absolutely wild day. He has blessed the streets with a whole lot of content, okay? If you didn't know, okay, in case you've been living underneath some sort of rock, Q50 is a notorious hat collector from Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? I did a video about him. It's 10 months ago now. Wow. About the rapping hitman with 8 bodies still on the run, Bloodhound Q50. Now, he claims in his own music, okay, he called me a fed. He claims in his own music that he went up 8, okay? He's got 8 hats. You know what I'm saying? He bought out the whole of the lid store. And you know what I'm saying? That he's apparently taken a break from collecting hats, all right, to get into the world of streaming. And it has been crazy. He has popped up with a fellow hat collector from Chicago, Vonoff 1700, for a whole day of interesting streamer activities, which was very wholesome, was very wild. And I just want to update you on some of the craziness that's popped off today, because not everybody is happy about young Q50 being outside having so much fun with all of these hats in his closet. Okay, so look. He popped up on a stream with a streamer called Convy, I believe his name is. Now, look, I'm not that familiar with Convy's streaming prowess, all right? But look, there's a whole bunch of new names on the scene right now, and I need to get familiar. But him and Vonoff 1700 popped up on a stream with Convy and basically got the internet cracking, all right? So there's a whole bunch of clips for us to react to, and we're gonna find out that yeah, not everybody's thrilled to see Q50 living his best life at the moment. Okay, so look, a whole bunch of clips have been floating around Chiracology of this link up between 50 and Convy, all right? So look, all these clips have been going viral on Chiracology, and it's just crazy, okay? He's outside, man. You can't say he's not outside, okay? I said in my video he was on the run. He was probably ducking the law. You know what I'm saying? He got so many hats in the closet that, you know, apparently I wouldn't even be outside, but you know what I'm saying? He's outside, hatless, and doing his thing, man. So let's get into it.
So crazy though. That nigga said, "What the fuck?" When I had my pins down.
I was shocked. I said it was good to Q50.
Hey, look, now fuck that.
Tell us it was good to Q50.
I say some crazy shit. Hey, chat, he ain't never seen a dick this big.
I said it was good to 50.
Hey, chat,
this is my other platform.
Hey, chat, he ain't never seen a dick this big, y'all.
Q50's cracking the jokes today, man. They're saying the print on the Nike Tech, and I had to listen, people. Check this out, man. I got my Nike Tech on specially for this video. Okay, the pink one is in the laundry right now. You know what I'm saying? The red Nike Tech is not available right now, but I had to throw on my Nike Tech for Q50, and apparently the print's too big, man. Pause. That's a big pause. But look, people are just loving Q50, right? They're loving him showing this side of his personality. You know what I'm saying? People are saying Q50 is getting too comfortable with Convy. Let that be a Chicago dude, and he would be threatening him on his dead grandma. And Q50's grandmother is going to come up in another clip in a moment. All right? People are saying Q50 is. People are getting too comfortable with Q50. Let's not forget. All right? Let's not forget this man's body of work. All right? It's a body of work that may involve bodies. That's all I'm going to say. All right. They're saying 50 off them drugs, and that may well be true. We're going to see that, all right? So look, there was this really viral clip that was going around today where Q50 basically merched it on his granny, which is something that he does very frequently, all right? He merched it on his I'm not even trying to disrespect his fallen grandmother, who obviously meant a lot to him, and he often merches it on her that he's gonna do or not do certain things. And somebody apparently challenged him to box. Now look, I don't think this was a sort of friendly fade in the county type of challenge. I think this was maybe more of like a YouTuber boxing type challenge. But Q50 did not take this well. All right, and he basically went off, and this was a crazy viral clip that's been going around everywhere today, and it just reminds these streamers, man, okay, just be careful who you get on stream with, okay? These are some serious guys that you're popping out with, and you know what I'm saying? You might not be able to arrange a YouTuber boxing match with certain people. That's all I'm going to say, man.
Look, because I told you once, and this is my second time telling you. All that, look, that streaming shit, don't let that get you fucked up. On my right hand, you want me to murder? Who you?
I'm telling you.
Alright, so chill, blood. You got a cross around your neck. I'm out there, get the grade. That's where your ass gonna get sent to. Stop playing with me. Right.
He said you got a cross around your neck. That's where you're gonna get sent to. On my grandmother, bro. He said you got a cross around your neck. He saw the cross. He said, I'm gonna send you. You're gonna link up with Jesus. All right. You want to box me? The next sparring match you might have might be with the big JC himself.
And on my dead, girl, every time I look, you keep putting me, I'ma snatch that chain off of me. On my dead grandma. On man, on face, I'ma snatch that chain off of me. Keep putting me, stop it.
Respect, bro.
I bet. You know my boy.
Respect, protect each other, bro. Like, you told me to give you a shit for no reason.
They asked how.
Now, I would say Von off 1700's loving this. I feel like Von off 1700 probably set up the play, and he knows that this is absolutely fire content through and
You
through.
get past the pressure.
That's a real nigga question.
Why you laughing?
It was so random, though. It was so random, though. That's a real nigga
I ain't
question.
gonna lie. I'll answer. I ain't gonna lie. How I get past the rest?
Yeah, answer. First say
So they're asking, how do you get past depression? And I'm going to say, look, Q50 is somebody that's definitely suffered a lot of, like, heartbreaking situations, man. You know, his right-hand man, Lil Jeff, you know, allegedly Lil Jeff had 11 hats, all right? If Q50 got 8 hats, allegedly Lil Jeff was, you know what I'm saying, he had the lids, he must have had the lid staff discount because apparently he had 11 hats in his closet, okay? So Q50 probably has dealt with a lot of really difficult situations. So it's actually a real question. And he said he's actually going to answer it, man. But, you know what I mean? This is the kind of deep conversation that we're getting from these streams. And we're actually, for the first time ever, seeing a different side to Q50. And honestly, it's fascinating.
I ain't gonna lie, but I don't advise that, but on my dad, man, yeah, drugs the answer to every time. All my problems, I ain't gonna lie.
That's not a serious answer. He said drugs are the answer to all my problems, man. He said, how do I get past depression? Drugs are the answer to all my problems. And as we're going to see, that's not
Do
cap.
drugs, though, chat.
I do whatever the fuck y'all want to do in my ass. I ain't gonna lie. If you 18 or older. Hey, look, this is a song. Hey, look, Chad. This is a song that help y'all. That's gonna help y'all get past depression. Just calm your man on my dick. What you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask the chat, who y'all listen to more? 50 or Von, chat? Who y'all listen to more?
what the fuck?
That's not the kind of music you was expecting Q50 to be listening to, really. You know what I'm saying? And is he throwing a little GDK while he's there as well? That's crazy, man. Bro, I can't even believe where the world of streaming has gone. In a minute, we're going to have real, genuine... I mean, we've already had people do shootouts on IG Live, but in a minute, bro, guys are going to be going live on Kick, outside spinning the block trying to catch hats. It's crazy. Come on, man. What? I don't even believe what I'm seeing right now, bro. He's throwing that GDK to an emotional song. Ugh.
Ask that question again.
Target? Like,
Hold on.
We gotta go to Walmart.
Hold on. Cancel. You trying to get me canceled?
We gotta go to Walmart.
Hold on.
We gotta go to Target, bro.
Ask that question.
He's saying you're trying to get me cancelled. Could you imagine you out here walking around with 8 hats and you're worried about saying the wrong thing again, cancelled? That's the levels of that's where we're at with society, man. You can have all the hats that you want, but you know, so you say the wrong thing. I didn't hear what the question was. I feel like that was strategically cut out to try and not expose him and to put him in it. I'm lost for words, man. We got killer streamers now, man.
Ask that question again. Ask that question again. Do I fuck with what?
They said ask me if you fucks with LG. Wait, chat, what is it called? LGBT?
I don't get too fussed about LGBT. Suck this dick. I don't get no fuck. Cancel me, bitch.
Even Von off 1700. For all the hats that you got, you still worried about brand risk. Like, you know what I'm saying? You guys are running around. Von off 1700. I did a video on him too. You know what I'm saying? He talking about bouncing out, taking people's souls while they're eating a bag of chips. But, you know, they're worried about saying the wrong thing about the LGBT community. But I feel like what Q50 is saying, he wasn't saying F that. He was kind of saying it's cool. Like, you know, I ain't got no issues with the LGBTQ community.
No. Don't say that. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Only gays I like is when 2 gay hoes. When I'm having threesome with 2 gay hoes. That shit, get that shit out of my
Michael,
face.
tell them go to the Target.
I ain't gonna lie, it's like you trying to just get me canceled. But don't get no.
He basically went with the Central C. They said, "What do you think of the LGBTQ community?" He said, "Listen, I like when the gay girls are messing with each other." He basically said, "Look, how can I be homophobic if my bitch is gay?"
Cancel. I'll go back to the trenches.
Nah, somebody that like 3 people asked me that.
Alright, that's cool.
Nah, me and you did the same way.
I'm saying, dude, what I'm listening to must be that. But I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
That's why they put that song. That's why they was asking.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'll listen to him. I don't got no problem with him. I ain't gonna lie, as long as the gay motherfucker don't try me. But I'm out there, I'm at the girl, gay motherfucker try me. I'm a run.
I feel like that's the only time you'll ever hear Q50 talking about he's going to run from somebody. He said, "Look, I ain't got no problem with nobody that's gay, but if they try it with me, I'm a run." At least he's not going to catch the hat, at the very least, and he's not going to devolve into committing a hate crime, because he might have a rainbow-coloured hat in his wardrobe if you're not careful, man. It says Von off 1700's chilling. 50 really the problem, all right? He the problem, okay? He the problem, all right? People are saying, I can't believe that he's even letting these little boys talk to him like that. He said, "Do I mess with what?" Well, do I mess with what? Man. Look, there were so many clips from this that it's just like, it's actually mind-blowing that this is, we're talking about the same person that said they went up 8 and they was catching hats and doing hits for money in Milwaukee. And now they're out here talking about LGBTQ issues and trying not to get cancelled, man. I don't know what sort of sponsorships Q50 is getting hit with at the moment, but you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to mess up that bag, man. We're trying to go corporate. I'm trying to see Q50 with a Nike deal, a Nike endorsement deal. He could be the new face of Adidas at this rate. You know what I'm saying? He could release his own collection of hats. Lids, they need to cut the check and get my man an official endorsement deal, man. So look, this one's going around. They was dancing. They was having a nice time by the lake, all right? And people were saying this dance move, this is when the perk man finally back in town. You dancing for joy. All right, I ain't trying to get copyrighted, right? But look, he got all the moves. I know what dance move that is, Q50. All right, I know what you're hitting at here. Now he hitting the floss. Honestly, like all jokes aside, it is actually good to see guys from Chicago that have come out of some of the most challenging environments you could possibly exist in, having a little bit of fun, doing a little bit of dance moves. And Chiracology has been absolutely on fire. Okay, all the gang subreddits. Everybody is just loving this. People are saying he's a character, I have to admit. They're saying he's funny as hell when the perks are not beating his ass, all right? People saying, I wonder, did 50 ever acquire his Percocet 30? He was looking for it for days, all right? People are loving it. And I said this earlier. I was on No Jump News earlier on today, and we talked a little bit about Q50 kind of doing this kind of streaming arc that he was on. And I said this to Ralphie. I said, look, I think it's really important that if you're a rapper, no matter how tough you are, you can't be too tough to show your personality. You can't be too tough to jump on a stream, to turn on the camera and show people another side of you. Unfortunately, I feel like the days of being mad mysterious, yeah, maybe it works for Playboy Carti, but even Playboy Carti had to hop on Aiden Ross's stream for a minute. And yeah, you know, he dipped pretty fast. But everybody knows this is the lane now, okay? If you want to be popping, if you want to get your name buzzing in these streets, you need to be doing these other things. You need to be doing these side quests. And Q50, clearly he's a smart businessman. He knows how to promote his career, and he's got the internet on fire with these clips, man. I'm not going to lie. We're loving it, okay? This is another clip from the same scene.
Are you ready?
And they was chilling by the lake, man. It's good to see everybody shining and having a little bit of fun.
I think that's sick.
I just threw a mango in it.
Damn, I was close. I got farther than you. So
Yeah, that bitch little as hell.
I don't know how you doing. Nah,
Bro, nah, you right there.
I'm going one more time.
Bro, that.
Q50 and Von Off 1700, right? I feel like they could low-key have like a buddy comedy show or something, okay? Like these two are hilarious. This could be like a new reboot of like, I don't know, like Rush Hour or something, man. Send them two on an adventure, you know what I mean? Send them two on an errand. I feel like it's going to be good content, man. I'm trying to see way more from Von and Q50. Now look, Q50 was up to his old tricks, or arguably Lil Jeff's old tricks. As you may remember, okay, back in the day, Lil Jeff infamously went viral for sniffing a crushed up perk during the middle of an interview, okay? And the Bloodhounds, this whole set from Chicago, okay, they're notorious for, you know, apparently just swallowing a perk and letting your stomach acid dissolve it takes too long, takes way too long. And he's still crushing up perks and sniffing them, all right? I don't think I can show you this clip, right? There's this clip going around. I don't even want to show you this clip because I feel like it's too hot. I might have to just react to this one. You're going to have to go look that one up in your own time. But he up to his old tricks again, man. And clearly he's having a good time outside. And, you know what I mean? Just doing his thing, man.
That's exactly what the fuck you is. You a club farmer.
Nah, I'll be trolling.
I'm not gonna show you what's going down on the stream right now, okay? Arguably, they kinda right. Q50, man, chill, man. Chill.
Are you ready?
Put the camera.
He took that like a champ. He said,
bro,
yo, why you pointing the camera at me?
Why you
pointing the camera at me?
Clip farming.
Clip farming, man. Listen, there's a whole lot of clips, all right? There's a whole lot of clips, okay? There was one hilarious clip. Obviously, look, for all the rumors, all the craziness that we've heard about Q50 over the years, all right? Apparently, he's actually very good at networking. Somebody, this clip was going around. It says, Q50 tells the richest kid in America to ignore all the rumors about him, right? Maybe he tapped in and watched the Trap Law Ross documentary before linking up, and they could have been in abject terror for what was about to go down, man. Hang on a minute. I need to hear what's going on here. This is very crucial. This is a very crucial clip.
Let me have to talk with you. Don't believe the rumors of me doing shit to nobody. You see, I'm really a cool guy, right? Yeah. So after this, I'm gonna get your number. Me and Vaughn.
Oh, you want to hear his music real quick?
Hold on, no. Play Mariah Carey. Me and Vaughn gonna come party with you, right?
Q50 is actually hilarious. I'd never even seen this side of Q50. He is actually so funny. He's got such a great personality. He comes with a joke. Like they're saying play his music. You don't even want to play his music. He's trying to play that Mariah Carey, man. You know what I'm saying? He out here riding golf carts and bumping Mariah Carey in his spare time, bro. This is a whole different side of him, man. It's just good to see him having fun. There was another clip that came up later on where people are saying they have never seen Q50 laugh this hard in their entire life. Like, he was going crazy. They was reacting to funny clips on stream. And, like, his reaction here, he's coming like KSI. Like, I used to love watching KSI's reactions back in the day, try not to laugh. Like, that guy had an infectious personality. Seeing KSI bust out laughing at some video was just infectious, man. And Q50 on the same stuff. He might need to start a reaction channel too.
Oh, God. I'm laughing at Q50 though. Y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. I'm laughing at Q50. Why you looking at me? You the one laughing. Oh hey, give this nigga. That's your man, bro. Hey, bro. He's vibing. He's just chilling.
What the hell am I even looking at, bro?
Where you going, Where you going? Can't be laughing. I don't laugh at shit like that, bro. That's not my type of humor.
Bro, that's crazy, man. So look, people were showing things on stream that was so crazy. All right, Q50 actually had to dip at one point. He actually had to run off camera. He said, "Bro, this is getting too crazy." Apparently, this had people crying, laughing. All right, it's just so much hilarious content coming out of this, man. And I salute it. I feel like this is a whole new lane for the Chicago drill rappers. You know what I'm saying? The times of being too tough to show your personality and react to a few funny clips is over with, right? This is the new normal. This is the new way. This is what we're trying to see. I'm trying to see if, you know what I'm saying, if we could go back in time and get King Von. If King Von was alive today, I would want to see him laughing, cracking jokes, busting jokes in these kind of environments, man, and just seeing that human side of him.
You weird as fuck.
Nah, he said I'm out of here. That's too much.
Like,
he said run it back, man. I need to see that again. Man, these are some of the most hilarious clips I've ever seen out of Chicago. But it's nice to have a bit of light humor, a bit of light entertainment in Chicago, man, because, oh my God, there's so much sadness. There's so much grief in the city. I feel like for once, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is just like, let's just lighten the mood, all right? Let's just have a ceasefire. Let's not catch any hats today. No bodies today. We're going to have a ceasefire. No bodies. And let's just react to some content on the stream for one time, man. Okay, but I do need to get serious for a second, okay? I do need to get serious because despite all of the fun and all the laughter and all of the silly things going on, okay, there was still disrespect, unfortunately. There was still shots fired, and there was a clip going around where Q50 was actually dissing Lil J and FBG Duck. And it's not the first time, right? There's snippets that have circulated where, you know, Q50's dissed on FBG Duck, and he's, you know, FBG Duck has been an extremely dissed person in Chicago. Obviously, he went to war with King Von, and Lil Durk dissed him a whole bunch. Even after he passed away, you know, that song Should Have Ducked came out. Lil Durk was incredibly disrespectful. And you know, it's a little bit unfair because realistically, from what I understand, Q50 never had direct beef with FBG Duck when he was alive. You know, that was kind of before his era. He probably wasn't really outside like that when Duck was running around, but he still kind of decided to diss that crew. And this unfortunately did upset some people, this particular clip, as well as the earlier dissing.
FBG Duck? Yeah. Lil J was his homie, and his ass, he been booked for a little minute, but his ass fucking he's like, it's real V. Y'all know, like, y'all know they be coming out them county videos of niggas in jail.
Yeah.
Every time it's a video of Lil J in jail, it's him fucking with a nigga in there.
what?
I'm out there, nigga sitting on his ass, I'll tell his ass. Whoa. Fuck FBG. GDK.
Man, that lid sponsorship is out the window, man. You know what I'm saying? You just lost all them sponsorships. All the sponsors went out the door, man. For all the good things you said about the community, about the LGBT community, man. And then just, you know what I'm saying, it all went out the window when Lil J came up. That's very unfortunate. But yeah, he was dissing on FBG Duck too, and this one kind of like maybe brought the tone down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't give no fuck about them niggas. Fuck, I ain't even, just cause we on Broski Live, I ain't even on this. Matter of fact, fuck Duck. FBG Duck.
So look, he decided to jump out the window and diss FBG Duck. Now, Not everybody was feeling this, okay? Not everybody was feeling this. And one of the most outspoken voices in Chicago, this is somebody that I'm actually quite a big fan of. This is someone I've spoken about before. I'm a big advocate for, is the mother of FBG Duck, Mama Duck. So shout out to Mama Duck, man. I covered her when I did the video on the murder of FBG Duck. I decided to dedicate a whole chapter to talk about FBG Duck's mother, what she went through, you know, her public persona, and really the grief and upset that she went through dealing with a son that was so famous, but also so loved and hated at the same time. You know, FBG Duck has been dissed extensively, and even after he passed away, you know, you got superstars like Lil Durk doing songs called Should Have Ducked, talking about smoking on Duck and all this kind of thing. So Mama Duck got wind of some of the dissing that was going on with Q50, man, and she actually spoke out, and I just wanted to touch on this, okay? So she posted, and she said, look, man, yeah, look, this is how it gets in Chicago, man. This is how serious it gets in Chicago, okay? She replied to this, and she said, tell him I said take a dead man D out of his mouth and keep treating his nose. R.I.P. Lil Jeff, but you wasn't the right MFer to be with him that day. You failed your homie. Duck could never and would never. And if he was his, he would have been his biggest fan. Damn. He got his kin with him, so he better watch out, because blood definitely thicker than mud. Somebody tag him and tell him I got these for him, because I don't want him to OD, and if I don't, nobody care. Duck Mama do. And she posted the Narcan. Obviously, that is a reference to, you know, all of those perk sniffing activities that were going on. And, you know, for shout out to Mama Duck, man, she got the Narcan on deck. So, you know what I'm saying? While other people are out here saving lives, she's giving the hats back, man. She's out here trying to save lives. But look, I thought that was a little bit sad. That did, saying she treated him with the Narcan. People saying that was he better not diss that man ever again. I mean, look, she's saying he failed Lil Jeff. Obviously, there was the whole story where, you know, Q50 was there, allegedly there during the drill where Lil Jeff unfortunately lost his life. But Mama Duck clapped back, man, and I feel like at the end of the day, this is what comes with it, man. Sometimes you diss the ops and their friends diss you back, you know, and sometimes you diss the ops and their mothers kind of take issue with it. So I feel like it was maybe a little bit unnecessary to throw Duck in there with that diss. You know, you was having such a fun day out, you know, having a nice stream, having a good time out there, and it was probably a little bit unnecessary to maybe like tamper with that positivity by dissing at Duck. And, you know, I don't think anybody could ever say FBG Duck's mum is in the wrong for kind of snapping back all the disrespect that her son has suffered over the years. I feel like she's still standing tall, flying the flag strong for anybody disrespecting her son. And, you know, look, we just got to respect it, okay? So apart from that little blip in the incident and in what was otherwise a pretty fun day of activities, you know, that maybe lowered the mood a little bit, but at the end of the day, I just want to say, man, I honestly think, other than that, I think this is a really positive thing. It's actually really good. It's really encouraging to see someone like Q50 and Von off 1700 like breaking out of their usual, you know, very dark, desolate environment of Chicago and, you know, getting outside, doing something positive, getting away from the gang wars, showing people that there is another side to life, showing people that there's more to life than what's going on your block. So, yeah, that's just my little quick update, man. I just wanted to catch up with some of those videos and see what was going on. So let me know what you guys think, man. What do you think of Q50? Do we want to see more Q50 streams? I personally was very entertained. I'm ready to log in and watch the next Q50 stream. He might be getting a kick deal. Who knows, man? Forget about the brand safety. You might be getting a $10 million kick deal if you can, you know what I mean, stay out of trouble, stay out of jail, and just keep these interesting stream clips coming, man. So what do you guys think, man? Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Do you feel like Q50 has a bright career in the future? I'm trying to see the top 5 Q50 Von off 1700 stream. It's going to be looking like a damn lid store up in there, man. So yeah, let me know what you thought of that. Hope you enjoyed this slightly smaller, shorter update. I'm trying to just do short videos on this channel. I know the last 2 videos were a little too long. I got a little bit carried away reacting to some of that stuff with Queso's dad and Whack 100, but I was very compelled by those things. But yeah, appreciate that, man. Glad you guys are tapping in with the content. I have got a crazy documentary coming for you. It's imminent, all right? We're so close to completing it. I cannot wait to show you what I've been working on, and I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with the channel and tapping in with me. So until the next time, I will catch you there. Trapmore gang, I'm out. Peace.